everybody. Good morning. This is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Well, I didn't record this because I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. I didn't know if it was going to be a flub or not. So I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. I'm trying to get some stuff done for inside the cabin, one of which is putting the first step is getting the pantry together so I can store things in there, so I can clean things up a bit. Anyway, well, you know what the lumber prices are, okay? So what do I have? I have pallets, and I have plenty that I have broken down. So what I did is I took 4 boards. Since I don't have a planer or a jointer, I did the best I could with my table saw, getting straight edges, okay, on the boards. And then I glued them together. I had 3 clamps that were long enough, so I clamped them with 3 clamps, and let them dry. And then, well, like I said, I don't have a planer, but I do have an angle grinder, and I don't know if this is done or not, but what I did is I found some sanding discs. They're actually supposed to be from metal. I figured, you know what, if they're tough enough to sand down metal, to grind down metal, surely it'll help me get things sanded down with the boards, so I can get at least mostly even, mostly level. And actually, I'm quite surprised at how well it turned out. So this is my shelf. Look at how nice. Now, it is not perfectly level, okay? It's not. But I am like really pleased with that. I mean, yeah, I think I still have some cupping, but you know, I just put the cup side up. But I really like how well it cleaned up. You know, I mean, this is just a pantry shelf, okay? It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, and when I rub my hand on it, I can feel the imperfections. It's got kind of like a waviness to it. I'm not real good at woodworking just yet. You know, I'm just trying to make things kind of look nice. You know, a little bit rustic maybe. Anyway, I kind of like that. Now, it's not, it just has a rough sanding on it. I think I've got some smoother sandpaper that I can use. I just gotta remember where I put it. That's the problem with not having a home for everything. I don't know where things get put half the time. So anyway, this is what I'm trying to remedy. So this is for in my pantry. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, you know. But I'm starting with the pantry, and hopefully by the time I get out to the main cabin, that my skills will be a little bit better and it'll be a little bit nicer. But you know, I kind of like it. So anyway, I'm going to be in the process of cutting this down, trimming it up so it'll fit in the space that I want. And we'll go from there, and I'll see how much of this I can actually show you. All right, there is my first shelf. Now, that's the widest part, and I'll store some things underneath there. This up here is going to be for canned goods, and it'll be vertical like this here, okay? Anything else, I think it's going to be neater because I didn't think to sand this down, and I can't use this until I get some plywood to put on the back. So, but yeah, look at that. That's going to work out pretty good, isn't it? And then over here is going to be shelves for canned goods, like mason jar type of thing. Okay. Okay. Well, I got the first shelf up. Okay. Well, now I need to make another one. I need one for about 14 inches lower. Okay, and that'll be it for the wide shelves in that space. But I thought I'd show you how I made that one. Okay. I'm not a carpenter. I'm just winging this. I've watched a lot of YouTube. Okay. So anyway, let me get you started. Okay, here's the 4 boards that I have chosen. Ain't they pretty? Yep, they're just kind of like a mess. And what I need to do is I need to square off these edges, make sure they're all straight, because I'm sure they're not. And then I got to glue them together. Okay, I got the boards glued together. I've only got 3 clamps that'll fit and that are working, so I used what I had. Squeezed them tight together. They're not even, but that's what the grinder's going to be for. So now they got to sit overnight, and I can finish this shelf up tomorrow. So they kind of look a little bit ragged right now, don't they? Well, wait till it's all done, and you'll see the transformation. Well, I brought the shelf out of the barn because it's so dark in the barn. This is what I glued together and clamped yesterday. It's this side. It was the side that was up, facing up, and it's all nice and dry. This side was laying on top of plastic so that it wouldn't stick to my table saw. And so it's a little bit tacky, so I'm going to leave it out. And I'm being bothered by Sugar. Hello, Sugar. She likes to, if I'm not paying her attention, she'll put her paw up and paw at me. Or paw her hoof. You silly little girl. She loves attention, Sugar does. Don't you, Sugar? Yes, you do. You're a good little girl, aren't you, Sugar? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to give it some time to cure the glue here before I grind it down and smooth it out, and I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done with that. But I'll leave it out here to cure. Of course, the fog is moving in. I don't know if you can probably see on camera or not. But anyway, yeah, the fog's moving in, so I don't know how well. Maybe I'll put this back in the barn where it's covered. So, anyway, and I'm being bothered by a goat. Sugar, you silly girl. You going to say hi? Say hi, Sugar. Yeah, she's a good girl. Okay, you are about to get covered in dust, probably. This is not completely dry on the other side, but I really kind of want to see what this wood is going to look like. So, here we go. I want to put that through there. Alright. So then, let's see what this wood looks like. It's tacky on the other side still. But I think maybe I can get this mostly ground down. So you can kind of see. I think it's going to be great. Sheba? What's the problem, Sheba? You okay? Hmm? Where's the goats? Where's the goats? Huh? Where's the goats? What do you think? I think that looks pretty cool. Got a bit of waviness to it. Sheba, don't go chewing on duck feathers. Alright, this will be trimmed down. And we'll see how well it does. This side still will got tackiness to it, but I think I could probably sand that down. It'll be alright. Yep, I think that'll work out alright. I think this will work. I still have to put a board here and half a board here. I gotta sand them. I know my angled cuts are not exact, but they weren't meant to be pretty, and I was kind of like playing with see what would work best. But I think that's gonna work. Well, there we go. We got that end wall done. Yeah, this is gonna be covered up at some point because that's just bare insulation, but there's a shelf up there. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows for cans. They'll be about the same over here. I gotta take these down because I'm gonna sand them down, clean them up, and fit them in better. I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about back here. If I'm going to put any additional support back here, or just rely on the 1/4-inch plywood. Don't know. I've got room. I could put a backer in here. We'll see. Of course, I got the shelf down there, which is right now full of tools, but I got plans for that. And then, of course, that will be for bins when I get them built. But I do have to build the shelves over here. I'm probably going to have to put some kind of support going up there. Won't have a shelf up there per se. I might be able to fit a narrow one, screw it into underneath the rafter there. Maybe I can do that. Something like what I did over there. And then put a support from there down, because I don't think putting a shelf from there over to the corner, I got to put another rib here, if that will support a shelf full of glass jars that are full. So anyway, I don't know what I'll do for down low, below this one on this space, because this is going to be a narrow space. I don't know if I'll do some narrow bins or what I'll do. I'll figure something out. but I don't have to deal with that right away. Just want to get from here up done. You see, so, and this wall I may put some reinforcing on the other side and maybe make it for hanging frying pans and whatnot. You know, not real sure yet. See, this is narrow. This is a small space, so let's see. So anyway, that's what I got going. That will be a shelf up here. It will be enclosed on the back side, and that will be a shelf up there. Because you can never have too many shelves, right? I may have that as a shelf as well up there. Not 100% certain. I may take the shelf out to the floor joist here. Like I said, haven't completely decided yet. That part's still a work in progress. But anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there.